Russia's decolonization and probably Russia's dissolution or separation, or call it whatever you want. There is a lot of fear in the heads and minds of Western politicians who believe that any loss of grip, Moscow's grip over the regions, or as I say, colonized nations, will increase instability, danger, risk of interstate wars, civil wars, nuclear weapons proliferation, and. So you name it. That is exactly the fears we had in the West in late 1980s, early 1990s. The fear of the dissolution of the Soviet Union and the following perspective of endless civil wars, which has never happened. Proliferation of nuclear arms, which has never happened. The only country which threatens the world with nukes is Russia now, because the West has provided Russia with nukes. And if you have a look at this book, all the nations who are being mentioned here, I tell you, soldiers from each of these nations are currently fighting in Ukraine on Moscow's side, killing Ukrainians, murdering, pillaging, raping, torturing, etc. Every nation has these people in Ukraine. And the same situation we had when the Soviet Union attacked Afghanistan in 1980. The Ukrainians and representatives of other nations, but mostly Ukrainians, because Ukrainian soldiers were backbone of the Soviet army, they were ravaging in Afghanistan. And they committed crimes in Afghanistan as Soviet soldiers. Because they were forcibly conscripted, because they were brainwashed, because they were sent to another country 5,000-6,000 kilometers from their homeland. And they had no idea what they do there and what do soldiers of any imperialist army when they sent to imperialist war, they kill. So the moment when Russian empire collapses, all the people from these nations will have no single reason to go to a war abroad. No single reason. And exactly as Ukraine, after the Soviet Union has collapsed, has never started any aggressive war